So you've been thinking about moving to the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and Steele Creek has caught your attention. Steele Creek is one of the most popular areas of Charlotte to the southwest, and one of the biggest reasons for its popularity, amazing affordability and convenience of its location. So today and in this video, we are going to tour a community known as Parkside Crossing by Pulte Homes. This is one of the few communities that not only has amazing amenities, incredible convenience, but also offers homes that start in the mid-400s. So today we're going to see 3 different homes at 3 different price ranges so you can pick which one might be best for you. Now stick around to the very end because there's some amazing incentives that Pulte has going that you may want to jump on board with. If you've been looking for everything Charlotte, North Carolina, the ins, the outs, and everything in between, including the upstate of South Carolina, you've come to the right channel. Hit that subscribe button and be the first to know about all changes coming to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm 𝗖𝘁 your Charlotte real estate expert, and we get calls, texts, emails, Zoom invites every single day from people just like you, looking to make the move to the Charlotte, North Carolina area. So if that's you, drop down. All of our information is in the description below. Give us a call, a text, an email, whether you're making the move in 9 days or 90 days across the world, across the country, or just across town. We're here to make your move everything you want it to be. Now, I have always spoke very highly of Pulte Homes, and I still will. They go the extra mile to make sure you have exactly what you need. Their models are, in my opinion, some of the best and most well put together, especially for the price. And this community is no different. Now, in addition to that, there's a few extras that Pulte does that others don't that I'll be sure to point out as we go on our walk. So we are going to start our first tour in this beautiful home right behind me. Take a look at this right here. What a stunner. So this model is called the Harris model. Now it can come with 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath to 3 bath, and it's about a 2,000 square foot home. Now, with that being said, it actually starts in the mid 400s. Let's take a look at what we have inside. Really great layout from the interior. The first moment you walk in, you're going to notice how open it is all the way through. Check that out. Now I'm going to turn us back around to where we first came in. You've got your cute little front porch, your walk up to the 2nd floor, and just in here is going to be your garage. Very nice. Don't worry, it won't come with the samples. I think one of the nice things about the models for Pulte Homes is they do put an emphasis on garage space. They really try to stay away from tandem garages, especially in single family, and they emphasize having a side-by-side 2-car garage because let's face it, it's needed. So from the garage, as we pan into the living room area, you're gonna get a sense of how big this really is. Tall, 9-foot ceilings throughout. Absolutely beautiful layout. Many of the models that you'll see do come with a gas fireplace, and yes, we do have mostly gas here in the Carolinas. Well, I love a good actual fire stove, and they're a whole lot of fun and they smell really great. When you're looking at new construction, it's very rare to find one that's actually a real log fireplace. Most of them are going to be gas, and a lot of those started to trade out to electric. One of the benefits to this location in Steele Creek, there are gas lines, which means you can have a gas fireplace, and it turns on at the click of a button. So coming around to another view of this living room, again, you get a really great sense of how large this space is. I'm going to take you over into the dining area. Now, as a reminder, this home is 2,000 square feet, and yet when you're inside it, it feels so much bigger than that. So as we come around this way, we come into our kitchen area. Now, I love that they have this because you have an opportunity to have stools there or benches, which, let's face it, everyone is always in the kitchen when you are. In addition to that, they have beautiful cabinet choices. Check that out. Gorgeous. And right over here, you've got your gas stovetop. Now, I mentioned a minute ago how it's really great that there's actually gas lines that come into the house. Well, aside from having a gas fireplace, you also get that gas range, which means much better and easier cooking. I'm sorry, anybody that loves electric, It's gotta be gas for me. I'm just saying, it's gotta be gas. And it has to be a single sink. That's another thing. Now, here's the cool thing though. You will get some design options when it comes to Pulte. So you're going to get to choose your coloring, you're going to get to choose your countertops, and they've made it a lot easier. Instead of picking out every little thing, they've put together these beautiful packages that you can take a look at and select from there. So I do appreciate that they do that because it can be very overwhelming. But the nice thing is you get the colors that you're looking for. So as we come in through this way, we're gonna turn around. You've got a big window in the kitchen as well, and a nice big pantry. Now I'm going to show you out back too, because this is a huge feature of Pulte that I love that they do this. Look how gorgeous. One of the best features of this particular community is the size of the lots. Now, many communities you're going to see the lot ends right here. Not with Pulte, not with Parkside Crossing. You're going to see these beautiful large lots. In addition to that, many of the homes and models, they have these covered porches with pre-wiring for a fan, but that's not the only detail. They sod the back and front of every single one of their properties. So you might be wondering, why in the world is that a big deal to me? Well, most builders, they're gonna sod the front so that looks pretty, and then they sprinkle some seeds in the back and they wish you the very best in your backyard. Not here, not with Pulte. They are going to sod the backyard as well. So when you move into that home, you're starting with beautiful green grass, and then you just have to keep it up from there. That's on you. Coming back into the kitchen, we're gonna round the corner and I'm gonna show you the remainder of this first floor here. So here's one of the nicest parts about this. You have a bedroom on the main floor, which is also really good size. And you have a full bath on the main floor. This means if you have family or friends or folks that visit or are living in the home and need to be on the primary floor, they have space. So from here, we're gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna show you the remaining bedrooms so you can see and get a better sense of how that lays out. What an awesome space. So these models all emphasize additional living areas, which means if you've got the kiddos or even yourself, you want a little separate area to go gaming or just be out of the main living room, these spaces exist. In addition to that, you have a nice little nook over here for a desk. But let's pop in and take a look at the first bedroom upstairs. Really nice size, great size closet. So pretty. Very well done, by the way, with the decor. So pretty. So let's pop out of here and go right around the way. Take a look at the next bedroom. Also very pretty. Now this one is a little bit smaller. So they have it staged right now as a nursery, which works perfectly. But this would also be a really great office space. From here, we're gonna go across the way. And this is where you have the shared bathroom. So this bathroom would be shared, with the 2 spare bedrooms upstairs that we just toured. And lastly, this laundry room, which is an actual room, you guys. It's a real true laundry room. I recommend getting some cabinets up there, maybe put some folding boards or one. So pretty. So last but certainly not least, let's go take a look at the primary bedroom. Now the primary is set at the top of the stairs, so when you come up, it is the easiest access point. So I always think about, if I forget a hat or my shoes or some socks or something, how far do I really have to go from the front door? It's convenient, I'll tell you that. So coming out from the laundry area, we come on over here into our primary bedroom. Look how gorgeous this is. And again, whomever stages these make it look even better. But as you can see, you have plenty of room for your furniture in here. You've got this beautiful tray ceiling. But as we come around to the other side, I'm also going to share how amazing the bathroom is. So you've got a nice vanity with dual sinks here. and a really good sized shower with some natural light, which is always nice. That was a great sized closet. Full walk-in closet. How awesome is that? So let's keep this in mind. This model, well, not the model itself, but this model of home starts in the mid to upper 400s. So yes, you can get a home like this potentially under 500,000. Now it all depends upon what finishes are in it and how you choose to design it, but it is available. Let's go check out the next house on the list because there's some little changes that you might like even better. All right, this next beauty behind me is called the Mitchell. Now the Mitchell is a 4 to 5 bedroom, 2.5 to 3 bath, and it's 3,000 square feet. So it's a whole 1,000 square feet bigger than the one we just saw. Let's get inside and see the difference. Wow. Already you could see a major difference between these two homes. Holy moly. So let's start over here in the dining room, give you a full walk around. Beautiful, again, tall ceilings throughout. Love the look of that buffet. So pretty. And as I turn around that way, you'll see the entry and another way in from the dining room into this kitchen. Now, this kitchen, look at the size of the countertop in here. Absolutely massive. Now already with the differences, seeing that it's more bedrooms, more bathrooms, and about 1,000 square feet larger, what's the price? Well, this home does have a bit of a kick in the price from the last property, and you're looking in the upper 500s for this home, but you're gonna see why it makes so much sense and why you're probably going to love it. Let's go ahead and take a better look at this kitchen and the living room. So as you see here, you've got a nice little coffee spot. I always call it the coffee spot. And the kitchen is huge. Now, in addition to that, you also have your dine-in area, your dinette area, but as you can see, it's much larger, and you have the actual dining room in the other room. So let's take a look at this kitchen a little bit closer though. Huge kitchen, which I love. Really nice cabinetry. Now remember, you do get to choose and select your cabinetry. So you may select something a little bit different. That's totally okay. It is available to you. Now, as we pan over from the kitchen, you're also going to notice there's just a lot of open free space, which I know a lot of people appreciate. And then you've got this big living room. Now, the living area, as you can see, also has a fireplace, which is great, but it's also quite large. Like, that's a huge sofa that's in here. And if you wanted to put larger furniture, you of course could. Then you just wanted to fit it within the profile of that rug right there, which is awesome. So now another feature, we're gonna go ahead and pan this way. Down this hallway, again, they have a first floor bedroom, but this one is quite more substantial. As you can see, they have an office for two built in here, which this would be a great office space. And quite honestly, that's a great desk setup. But if you're like me and my husband, there's no way we could share an office. We tried. We both talk over each other and we're on the phone all day long, so it's not possible. But if you do have a quiet job, this would be perfect. Coming from the window there, again, you can see lots of space and a nice big closet as well. Huge closet space. So once again, this could be great if you have family that maybe can't use the stairs and they need to live on the main floor. This is absolutely perfect. But I'm also going to show you the bathroom. So right across this hallway here, we come into this bathroom area again. Dedicated bathroom for the bedroom. Now I say dedicated, most people that are walking around the main floor as a visitor wouldn't be showering in there, but it is the main level bathroom. So that would be for everyone in the main level. But again, easier for use for someone who can't go up the stairs, or if you have house guests, they get to stay downstairs. Now let me go ahead and show you the backyard. Again, as we come out this back door here, beautiful sodded backyard area. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, a covered porch. You've seen how amazing the first floor is. Just wait for the second floor. Let me go show you. Whoa, how cool is this? Now, one thing I am going to point out, they didn't do it here. A great option that you could do is open up this entire wall and this one and make it all spindles going all the way around. It'll make it feel so much more open and airy, even more so than it already is. So let's start on the other side and take a look at this lofted space. This lofted space is so cool, and it's perfect just as it's set up for a spot for the kids to come in and play their video games, do their homework, whatever you desire. It could also be used as an office space, which is super helpful. Now, just off from this loft, there is a bedroom. So this is the first bedroom on the second floor. As you can see, it's a really good size. This is probably looks to be about a queen size bed here. Maybe a full. Again, really great size all the way through. Coming down from there, we're gonna go back through this loft to the other side, and that's where we're gonna find our laundry room. Now, it's a little bit shallower than the last one that we saw, but still plenty of space in here for sure. Here's our second bedroom on the second floor. Really cool design that they've got in here. I really would love to meet some of the designers for these homes because they do a great job. Hello. Plenty of space. And again, another really good sized closet. They are not shy on storage. That's one of the other things I love about the models and plans that Pulte has. They are not shy on storage space. They really do make it a priority because they know how we live. I hate seeing houses that have no closets, no garage, no storage at all whatsoever. It's kind of a bummer. Pulte knows that, so they actually do work it into all their models. Coming back down the hall from that room, we're gonna go into our third bedroom on the second floor. Now, this one is the largest of the 3 spare bedrooms, as you can see with the twin beds here. How cute is this setup, by the way? But this home is quite substantial. You can take a look here. Very nice. Very nice. And this one also has a little window in the closet. And I say little closet, it's a huge closet. Heck yeah. Now, coming out from this room, I'm going to point out our shared bath. Now, this is the shared bath for the entirety of the second floor. So 3 spare bedrooms on the second floor will share this bathroom. Now, the nice thing, you've got real tile floors, beautiful granite countertops. They also offer quartz and dual sinks. For anyone that ever battled over a single sink as a kid, this is a game changer. I'm just saying, just saying. From here, we're gonna head on down the hall. We've got a linen closet over here, and we're gonna head into this primary bedroom. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at this room. Tall ceilings. We've got a tray ceiling up top here. Plenty of space. And then as we come in through this way, again, you've got another beautiful glassed-in shower. I actually love the floors on this one. I love those little speckled floors. I don't know why, but I really love them. As I turn over here, you're gonna see you've got a dual vanity once again, which is great. You've got your water closet over here, or your marriage saver. And on the other side, you have a huge closet. Check this out. You thought the last closet was big. Holy moly. Humongous. I know what you're thinking. Okay, you said 3 houses. What could this last house possibly have that would be better than this? Let me go show you. This beauty behind me is called the Riverton. Now, this is about 4 to 5 bedrooms, as you choose. Could go from 2.5 to 4 bathrooms, and it's about 3,200 square feet, plus or minus. So let's get in here and see what the differences are and what you might be looking at for a price on this home. Already, it is absolutely stunning. The smooth jazz that they're playing in here makes it even better. So one of the first things I notice when I come in are these beautiful wood floors. Now, while there are some gorgeous accents in here, we're gonna get into those details in just a minute, but I wanna focus on the layout for a moment. You've got this nice open foyer And as you come over this way, it opens up even more in this space. So you can lead right into your office. That's right. This particular model has a dedicated office space. Not only do you have lots of natural light, but it is easy to access in and out. These beautiful French doors. Again, great design choices right here. And off to the left, we have what I call the Harry Potter hole. Look at this. Storage, storage, storage. Look at all that. Extras. I love it. I'm gonna come on out. So from here, you see me. From here, right over this way, it tucks in just a little bit, and you might be wondering what could possibly be here. Here's your restroom. Now this is your half bath for the main floor. Now one of the things that I love about the location of this, as you see behind me, it's close to the front door, it's right at the bottom of the stairs, but the door doesn't go directly in. It's in this little alcove right here and then tucks over. So it's not as obvious when you're coming in and out of the restroom. Makes it a little bit more demure. All right, let's check out the rest of this. So coming on out of that bathroom, you've got a dedicated coat closet. That's right, that little storage closet at the front wasn't it. And as I turn around, OMG, it's a whole vibe. Now, one thing I will note, this home had a brick veneer on the front. Most homes don't have that anymore. Wow, look at this layout, you guys. Now this would totally be my jam, and we're gonna get into all of it in just a second. First, let's take a look at this right here. Not only do you have this beautiful brick fireplace right here, you've got the shiplap on either side. Stunning. And this living room is huge. Look at the size of this. So pretty. Now coming through the living room, we're gonna come into this dining area over here. Now, if you noticed, there was a dining room when we came in. This is just an additional dining area, the area where most of us actually do our dining. Now, with that being considered, what was down this way? Don't worry, we're gonna get back to the kitchen, but I know you guys caught a glimpse of this on the way in. You also have a butler's pantry right here, which is great placement. Look at that, right between the dining room and the kitchen. Oh, but wait, there's more. Yeah, that's right. We're going to get back to the kitchen, but first we have to check out this mudroom. I've mentioned it before, but I love when functionality meets living. So this is the garage in here, which means when you come out from the garage, you come into this little mudroom area, drop all your things, make a pit stop over here if you need to for a snack, and then you're into your kitchen. Now, in addition to that, you also have this at the end of the hall here. Additional coat closet and a bedroom on the main floor. Now, here's what I think this model in particular is one of their best models that they've ever made. Not only is there a bedroom on the main floor, they made a dedicated bathroom and a dedicated closet. It is a true ensuite. So whether someone is living with you or you have a guest in town, they get their own private space without a shared bathroom. I'm telling you, that extra 130 some odd square feet from the last house we looked at, this is worth it. Check this out. So as you come in, not only is it a large space, but you have your dedicated, very large closet. So yes, a long-term guest could live here. And coming down this way, you've got a full bathroom, completely dedicated to whomever's living in this space. So pretty. Okay, so now that I showed you one of my favorite parts about this house, let's go look at the kitchen, because it doesn't stop just at the kitchen. So coming back out through this way, we're gonna hang a right, and we are back to the kitchen area. Now, the best parts about this kitchen, one, the island is just that. It's an island. No sink in it, no stovetop in it. It's just an island for people to sit and converse. The whole idea of this house and the way they've put it together is for people to gather. So you've got this huge sink right here. As we come around, you see these gorgeous counters and cabinets. You've got your stovetop, again, gas. But why is there just a stovetop? Where's the rest of it? Oh, that's right. This is a gourmet kitchen. That means you're going to get a stove on the bottom and a convection microwave on the top. For those of you unfamiliar with a convection microwave, that means you could literally cook a turkey in it, and not as a microwave function. No, it can actually function as a true oven. We were in an RV for a year touring the country, and all we had is a convection microwave. And yes, you can actually bake things in it. It's pretty cool. Now from there, of course, a nice full-size refrigerator and a huge pantry. Now, one of the best parts about the way this is laid out, everything is nice and open and together, including this beautiful back sunroom. Now, what I love about this is instead of blocking this off, it's completely opened, so it keeps the conversation going. What if you want to sit on the sofa and chat with somebody in the kitchen? You can do it. I know a lot of folks that have turned these into playrooms, but it truly is a sunroom. So really cool little layout that they've gotten here. And once again, you've got this back patio. Now there are options to do a covered porch that goes extended beyond this. It's just not in this particular model that we're walking, but worth asking about. This is something that you're not going to see in most other models, and I am absolutely in love with it. So let's go check upstairs, because with as cool as it is down here, it's pretty cool upstairs too. Once again, with a focus on multiple living areas, they've got this great loft area at the top of the stairs with plenty of sunlight. And right off from that, we've got this adorable bedroom. Now that's one way to separate two kiddos. This beautiful room, obviously one of the larger ones in the home, but all the homes are really reasonably sized. Now, one of the cool features in this is it has its semi-Jack and Jill bathroom. Let me show you what I mean. As we come down this way, you'll notice there's a door into a bathroom. You've got your facilities there, your shower and tub, and your dual sinks. And that door right there leads out to the hallway, which connects down the hall to the other bedrooms. Pretty cool. So this is your second bedroom on the second floor. Again, also a wonderful size bedroom. And as we come out of here and go to the left, you have your third bedroom. So what this does is it prevents anybody from having to walk past the stairs to get to the bathroom. Everybody can access it very easily. So pretty. So as you see, this bedroom, the second bedroom, and the bedroom down there, none of them have to go through this walkway or into the main loft area. It all could be down this hall here and access from the other way, which is really thoughtful. Coming down the hallway this way, you have this beautiful laundry room. This one shows you what it looks like with cabinetry in here and these really cool tiles that have become very popular. We've got more storage over here and into the primary bedroom. Now, another thing I'll point out, hard floors throughout this home. Gorgeous. So pretty. As I step this way, you get a better view. So nice. Now, over to the left is where we have our closet. Now, this one does have some more built-ins in it, but as you can see, it is a very sizable closet. And as we come on out of here, we're gonna go down this way and hang a left into the bathroom. Got a nice dual vanity right here. Some gorgeous tile. Your water closet right over there. And an even larger shower than we've seen, including a rainwater, or what is that, water flow over top. So you might be thinking, Kaylee, you didn't give me a price on this one. This particular model goes and starts in the mid 600s, so 637 and up. Now here's the cool thing. Pulte Homes has some incredible incentives for homes that have already been constructed, which means they have quick move-in. So you could get a brand new home for way less off the ticket price, and on top of that, you get to move in 25 to 30 days. How cool is that? Now, in addition to that, there's also some incentives such as 3% down on your closing costs, but these incentives are forever changing. So be sure to give me a shout if you want the most recent incentives. Pulte Homes is one of my favorite builders for a reason. They've got some of the best models, some of the best pricing, and they usually tend to pick some of the most amazing areas to build in. So what do you think about these homes and this community? Could this be the spot for you? I'm curious about your comments and questions. Drop them in the comments below. And if you haven't already and you got value out of this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be the first to know about all the changes coming to Charlotte, North Carolina. As I mentioned earlier, we get calls, texts, emails, Zoom invites from people just like you, looking to make the move to the Charlotte, North Carolina area and the upstate of South Carolina. So if that's you, all of our contact information is in the description below. Whether you're making the move in 9 days or 90 days, moving across the world, across the country, or just across town, we're here to make your move everything you want it to be. So until next time, I look forward to showing you around town.
So you're making the move. There's a lot of videos that you can be watching, like this one right here, or maybe even this one. Really either one of these, but honestly, watch both of them because they're gonna help you make the move. Go ahead, pick one. They're both really good.